channel Knowledge Hub. Friends, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're gonna start with your reasoning, where we had started with your verbal reasoning, and that we had completed your verbal reasoning here. In the verbal reasoning, what we had done here is in terms of reasoning, we have to start with the topic, that is the figure formation and analysis, as you can see here. And this has been the classes year 233, and which we had started this figure formation and analysis. That has been the last topic of non-verbal reasoning, which even though we had started in the last classes, but surely if it is not exceeded, we'll be ending it up in this only. And before starting with this, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button, and please like, share and subscribe our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even you can also enjoy the video as well. In case of talking about 232th classes which we had done, in verbal reasoning we had done in analogy, classification, series completion, coding, recording, blood relation, puzzle test, sequential auto tracing, direction sense test, logical Venn diagram, alphabet test, number ranking, time sequence test, mathematical operations, logical sequence of words, arithmetic reasoning, inserting the missing character, data sufficiency, decision making, assertions and reason, situation reaction test, and verification of the truth of the statement as well. In section 2, we'll have to discuss about the logic reasoning, where we have to cover up the logic, statement argument, statement assumption, statement course of action, statement conclusion, deriving conclusion from passages, theme detection, question statement, miscellaneous logical puzzle as well. In terms of non-verbal reasoning, we had cover up series, analogy, classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completions of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, paper folding, paper cutting, rule detection, grouping of identical figures, cubes and dice, dot situation, constructions of squares and triangles we had end up with, and we even had started with figure formation and analysis here. So we'll start discussing about it. We'll start discussing that we had discussed in the last classes is 14 question. We have to discuss about the 15 question of the sessions here that we have to discuss here. So here we go ahead with another one that we have to discuss about it. We'll discuss about the 15th question of the session. Which of the following figure A, B, C, D, which folded along the lines, will produce the given figure X? This has been asked in SCR examination paper that we have to talk about it. And the figure we have as follows. This is the figure X. This is figure A. Figure B we have like this. Figure C we have. The D figure we have here, which has been as follows. That we have. This is the D figure here. This has been the question has been asked in SCRA examination paper. That has been the important one as well. So the same case as I repeated the question here, which of the following figure A, B, C, D, when folded along the lines will produce the given figure X here that we have, and for the same we have to talk about it as well. So we'll go ahead for the same, and that has been the answer. We'll find it out, and the figure that we have as an answer is the figure C will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with another question that we talk about it, which has been another important question. The question is, which of the following A, B, C, D, when folded along the lines, will produce the given figure X? This has also been asked in SCR examination paper, so we'll go ahead for the same. The figure we have as follows. X cases we have as figure, this has been A. We have your B figure. This has been the C figure here. The D figure we have. This has been the D figure here, and this has been asked in your SCR examination paper, which has been the important one as well. So in the same cases, we go ahead and that what we have to find out here, the figure which we have as an answer in this type of a question is the figure A will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with another one which we'll talk about it. That has been another question is your 17th question of the session, and that has been, which of the following figures shown below when folded along the dotted lines will form a pyramid shape or box with a rectangular base? This has been asked in your railway examination paper. The figure we have as follows. So that we have here, this has been the figure A, figure B, this is figure B, figure C we have, so this is your figure C that we have. Figure D we talk about it, so it will be that we have here. So this is where we have your the figure D. So this has been asked in our RB examination paper, and that has been the important one, as I told you here. On the same cases, we go ahead for the questions here, which is being answered here, and that is the figure that we have. Your answer is the figure D will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead with another one, and that has been the another question here, which we have to talk about it, and which is being the important one as well. So we'll go ahead for the same, which is being 18th question of the session here. So in 18th question of the sessions here, we'll go ahead with 18th question of the session that we talk about it, where the different designs can be made by placing a maximum of 9 matchsticks. Which of the following design cannot be made at all? This has been asked in assistant grade question paper here. We'll find it out for the same. This has been the figure A, as you can see here. Now we'll talk about the figure B. This has been the B figure. C figure we have was like this. D figure we have it's like this. This has been asked in assistant grade question paper, which has been the important one as well. So we'll go ahead, and that is what we have to talk about it. So we'll find out the solution for the same here. And the same cases here, the options that we'll be having, among these options we have your answer, that will be in the C figure will be the right answer for this question as well. As I told you, this has been an important one because this has been asked, of course, in assistant grade question paper, so that has been the important one. Let's go ahead for the same, and that is we'll discuss about the next question here. which is to be as follows. The question we have in each of the following next questions that we have to find out which of the alternative will exactly make up the key figure X here. So we'll have to find out for the same. Let's go ahead for this 19th question of the session. Here it is. This is figure X. Then we have figure like this. This has been figure A, B, C, D. This is been asked in your income tax and central exercise question paper. That's what we have to talk about it. So on the same cases we go ahead, and that even though we have to find out here, and the figure which we have as an answer is the figure that has been the C figure will be the right answer for this question. This has been the C one. That has been the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead with another question that has been your 20th question of the session. That what we will have to talk about it, and that has been the important one as well. So we'll go ahead for the same. This has been the figure X, which has been like this. X figure A, B figure C, and of course the D we have. This has been the figure has been asked in assistant grade question paper. That has been the important one as well. So among these questions here, with respect towards this particular question, the figure, among the options that we have, your answer is figure A will be right answer for this question as well. So we'll go ahead with option A. This has been the C. Now we'll go ahead with another question that we'll talk about. Is your 21st question of the session as well. Let's go ahead for the same. 21st question of the session. We'll go ahead here. So here we go ahead with 21st question. We'll have that. This is what we have. Being figure X. Here it will be your figure A, figure B, figure C, and figure D we have. This is figure D. This has been the question has been asked in assistant grade question paper as well. So we'll go ahead for the same, and that is being the important one as what we have to go ahead. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll find it out for the same. The answer we'll get here for this, that has been your figure A will be the right answer for this question as well. Let's go ahead for the next, and that we'll talk about it. That has been the 22nd question of the session here, and that has been the important one as well. We'll go ahead. The question we have. This is we have as follows. This has been the figure X. We'll have your one figure named as A. This has been A. Now we'll talk about the B, C and D. So that has been here. B is yours like this. C is like this. And the D is this. This is the question has been asked in income tax and central exercise examination paper, and that has been the important one as well. Among these, we have your answer for this, and that is what we have to talk about it. And the answer for this we have is your figure C will be the right answer for this question as well. Let's go ahead with another one which we'll talk about it, and that has been another important question here, which has been the 23rd question of the session as well. We'll go ahead for the C. So here we go ahead. This has been the figure X. This is figure here A. Figure B we have like this. Figure C is like this. This is figure C. This is figure B. We have figure D as well, that has been. This is figure D here. So this has been asked in assistant grade question paper that we have to talk about it. So we'll go ahead for the same, and that what even though we have to talk about it, and that the solution for the same we have as the B figure will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with another one which will have another question is your 24th question of the session, and that has been the important one as well. In these type of a question, these that we'll discuss here, in which of the answer will figure A, B, C and D, that the specified components to the key, find the X that are found here, that what even though we have to find it out as well. For the same, we'll go ahead here. That to be as follows, and that is the important one as well. So we'll go ahead for the same. The fourth question of the session, we talk about it. Figure X. So we'll go ahead with this, and that as I told you about the X figure here for the 24th figure, we'll go ahead to be made it another 4 options that we have for this. That has been as follows. So here it is, your the circle, the side, then we have your square, and again circle, we have triangle, and then we have your the another sign as a shape sign, and then after that we have your this one. Okay, this has been the figure A. Now we have your B figure, which has been like this. This has been the second figure we have. We'll talk about it, and which we have as follows. Third, this is the figure C figures I'm talking about. This has been the C figure. That has been the C figure. The D figure we have. This has been the figure here. Here we have this. This has been asked in your assistant grade question paper. That has been the important one as well, which has been we have to go ahead for this. On the same cases, according to the particular question and the options that we have here, with this we have your answer. That is the options C will be the right answer for this question as well. This has been the C and this has been the D as well. So the C figure will be the right answer for this question. Let's go ahead with another one which we'll talk about it, and that has been the 25th question of the session here, which has been as follows. For 25th question of the session has been like this. This has been the figure X. This is we have here as follows. That has been the here for 25th. This we have here. Here this has been. This has been like this. Circle inside a triangle, circle, and then of course square. This will be in the figure X, as I told you here. For figure A, it will be like so here for this circle, and square, and triangle. For figure B, it is like search of circle, square, and then we have here. So this has been the figure B. For C, it is circle, square. We have a circle as well. This is figure C. For D, it is this for circle. This is for circle as well. So this is in figure D here. It's been asking your UTC examination paper, which has been the important one, and that what we even have to talk about it. So for the same, we have to go ahead, and the figure that we have as an answer is the figure B will be the right answer for this question as well. So B will be the right answer for this question here. Let's go ahead for the next that we have to talk about it, which has been your the 26th question of the session as well, that we have as follows. On the same cases, we have your different questions here, and that what we will have to talk about it. So for the same, the question we have is like this as follows. So here that we have on the same cases, it will be like this. These were the symbols that has been representing here. Here we go ahead for the further one, which has been like as follows. This is a figure here. That has been representing like this. Second figure we have was like this. So here for the same, the next we have this is A, this is X, B, C, and the D of course here. That we have as follows here. So for the same we have here this is the figure D we have. And again this has been asked in UTC examination paper, which has been the important one, and that what we have here. The figure that we have as an answer is the figure which is will be, or the D figure will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead for the next, and that what we will have to talk about it, which has been the 27th question of the sessions as well. So we'll go ahead for the same, and that is the important one. We'll form a diagram here. This is for figure X. Figure X. Now we'll have your A, B, C, D. So for the same, it will be will be like this only. This is figure A. So the figure B we have like this, and that has been as follows. That has been representing the combination here. This is figure B. The figure C we have here was like this only, and the different figures we have here. This is D figure, this is C figure. This has been asked in UTC examination paper, which has been the important one, as I told you. So in the same cases, the figure that we have as an answer is the figure will be, the B figure will be the right answer for this question as well. So we'll go ahead for the B will be the answer here. Now we'll go ahead with the 28th question of the session, and that has been the important one as well, and which is we'll have to go ahead for the same. And for the 28th question of the session, that is what we have is like this. That we have a bar here X, then we have your B1, which is B1, C1 as well. And the D here, which has been like this. So this has been asked in assistant grade question paper as well. That has been the important one here. And for the same, we have your answer with respect towards it. That has been the figure A will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with the 29th and the last question of the sessions as well. So but I will be here and afterward, and so that will continue with the next coming class. So we'll not discuss 29th question of the sessions, and that will discuss in the next coming class, which is 234th classes of the session. Here will be ending it up. It's a huge request to all the viewers to please go through the subscribe button and please like, share and subscribe our channel,
so that many maximum people can get the information at once, and you can also enjoy the video as well. Other than reasoning, if I'm talking about, we had done your sociology and software engineering, and we had done your chemistry, where we had done your chemistry unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, unit 6, unit 7, unit 8, as well as unit 9. The conversions, logarithms, and anti-log, symbols with their atomic elements, atomic number, and the molar masses as well. Other than that, we talk about it. Yes, we are dealing with the quantitative aptitude, where we had started with arithmetical ability. In that, we had done operations on numbers and similarity of numbers, decimal fraction, simplification, square roots, and cube roots. And then we had done your problems on numbers, problems on ages, surds and indices, and percentage. We are dealing here. After talking about that, we are dealing with the DPMS, where we are dealing with different types of ER diagram, which is being important for you all. And we had completed the understanding the human being comprehensively, the human aspirations and its fulfillment, where we had done unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, respectively, with their 2 marks possible question as well. After talking about that, coming towards your reasoning, so where we had completed your verbal reasoning, in that we had completed general mental ability and the logic reasoning. In general mental ability, we had done logic classification, series completion, coding, decoding, blood relation, puzzle test, sequential output tracing, deletion sense test, logic word diagram, alphabet test, number ranking, time sequence test, mathematical application, logical sequence of words, actually using asserting the missing character, taking sufficiency, decision making, assertion and reason, situation, reaction test, and verification of the truth of the statement as well. After talking about that, in logic reasoning, we had done your logic statement, argument, statement, assumption, statement, course of action, statement, conclusion, deriving conclusion from passages, theme, direction, question, statement, miscellaneous logical puzzle. Talking about non-verbal reasoning, we had done your series and logic classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completions of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, paper folding, paper cutting, rule detection, grouping of identical figures, cubes and dice, dot situation, constructions of squares and triangles, figure formation analysis, and question paper that we have to talk about it here. So here we'll be going to end up with, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go through the subscribe button and please like, share and subscribe to our channel, so that many maximum people can get the information at once, and then you can also enjoy the video as well. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion in the comment box. Thank you.